More and more higher education faculty use social media for their teaching, research, and service. Even though lots of writers suggest ways for academics to use these tools, there is little research reporting the practices that academics engage in online. What do professors write about on their blogs? What do they share on Twitter? What does this tell us about academic identity? In a recent study, I used an ethnographic approach to answer the following question. What activities and practices arise when researchers and educators use social media? This paper identified the scholarly practices that academics conduct in digital spaces. It also described the self that academics present, the one that is separate from academic issues. Many activities occur openly on social media. Some of the ones identified in this paper are the following. Announcements of publications, awards, and job opportunities. Soliciting feedback for drafts of manuscripts. Developing and releasing textbooks. Sharing syllabi and instructional activities. Live streaming teaching, live blogging and live tweeting a conference keynote or session. Sharing videos or materials from a course. Engaging in debates and commentary on professional issues. Posting tenure and promotion materials online. Seeking help through crowdsourcing, reflecting on a blog about the writing or the research process. Participating in hashtags like PhD chat. And finally, creating video trailers to highlight a book, a course, a project, or a publication. Or creating audio trailers, just like this video and this audio trailer. These activities raise many interesting implications for research and teaching. For example, take the case of accessing research papers through crowdsourcing. In this paper, I discovered that researchers use social media to find and share research papers. They use hashtags like ICANHasPDF. More recently, we've seen the website Sahab become quite popular. These sites become sites of resistance to the status quo and to the publishing industry. In fact, open access to scholarship is a value that is close to the hearts and minds of numerous academics who use social media for professional purposes, and they often make their support of open access known in their social media profiles. The second finding in this paper identified that academics' online presentation of the self is multidimensional, and it goes beyond simply professional topics. For example, academics have shared not just their scholarly successes, but their vulnerabilities and struggles. They have also sought help with personal issues and causes that they're passionate about, such as, for example, their efforts to raise awareness about equal rights legislation. Sharing is a persistent idea in these findings. The individuals who are embracing sharing and are finding value in doing so, and they often promote the idea of sharing. It is not unusual, for example, to encounter quotes such as, "Good things happen to those who share," or "Sharing is caring," or "Education is sharing." We need more research into the idea of sharing. Is sharing a value of contemporary academic culture overall? Or is sharing a value of a specific academic subculture? For example, is sharing a value of the open education subculture? And are we seeing sharing as a value because open education researchers are active users of social media? If we are to treat sharing as a value, as a scholarly and educational practice that is worthwhile, then we should teach, examine, and question it in graduate programs. We should also spend more time studying social media and networks as places where academics congregate, as places of scholarly development. Thanks a lot for tuning in. If you liked this, please share it with your friends, colleagues, and students.